You don't just know why, but you now discover that the step of the righteous man is ordered by the Lord. Is ordered. All your steps are now ordered, and you begin to succeed. It cannot be explained, but it cannot be denied. We all with unveiled faces. Because when you wait, something happens to you. He said, have you not heard? Isaiah 40 verse 28. That the everlasting God fainted not, neither is he weary. He said he giveth power to the faint. Unto them that have no might, he increaseth strength. And he said, even the youth shall faint. So if you think it's about youthfulness, you are wrong. He said, and the young men, because this is, the youth and the young men are like the brightest of the human species. But he's telling you this thing is beyond natural advantage. The youth shall faint, the young men shall utterly fall. He said, but they that wait upon the Lord, they mount up. They don't run anymore, they mount. They mount up with wings like the eagles. He said, when they now run, they don't faint. When they walk, they are not weary. There is something that comes into them, is the excelling glory. And so they begin to operate exactly like the God that they worship. This is why when you see them, you no longer see them. You see the God that is on their inside. Paul said, be ye followers of me as I am the follower of Christ. You can become an architect with a difference. You can become a businessman with a difference. You can become a politician with a difference. But before you get there, you must be changed so that the glory begins to dictate your life. Not what you read, not what people told you. You come into accuracy and precision because that is the nature of the glory. We all with open faces, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, we are changed. Please help the sister. We all with open faces, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, we are changed. Your family can be changed. Your business can be changed. Your career can be changed. But how well have you beheld? Because this thing is not just telling you what to do and what not to do. It's to become. It's metamorphosis. You become like him. So you think like God, you act like God. He said we have the mind of Christ, and so we judge all things. You begin to operate exactly like the God that you serve. So much so that when men see you, they will have a testimony that there's God in this man. I don't know what he's doing, but there is something about this man that cannot be explained, yet cannot be denied. Your word is waiting for you, but not this version. No. This version, there's somebody who studied in Harvard who knows better. This version of you, there's somebody who has a connection that is stronger. There's a version of you that when you come is God the see. The Bible said in Exodus 30 verse 29, it said when Moses waited, it said the face of Moses began to shine. Even Moses was not aware. That's the beauty of it. Even you will not know that something has happened. But you will just discover that everything you do, your results are beyond human standards. It said Moses wist not that his face was glistering. His face began to glister because he was coming to the immortal dimension. And a point came, the words of Moses became the words of God. When Paul was speaking about Moses many years later, in 2 Corinthians 3:15, he said when Moses is read, Moses had become one with the laws of God. The things Moses said were equal with the things God said. He had come into so much immortalization that he was like a God. So much so that even his body, the glory on his body became too much that Moses could not die. God had to kill him. They needed to invent a technology of killing Moses because the man can't die. At 120, his eyes didn't go dim. His body strength was not abated. He became a glorified man. And when God wanted to kill Moses, he had to do it in secret because it's a way you kill a glorified person. The man had conquered death. And even after killing Moses, the devil came looking for his body because there is something they wanted to study about the body of Moses. This one is not normal. There are men who have come into that economy. Elijah walked in it so much that he couldn't die. God said, no, we will take you. If we leave you here, even angels will come to arrest you to study you because you have become a specimen. And when God took Elijah, again and again, Elijah came to visit the earth because when God has a project, Accurate man needs to manifest. Accurate man needs to show up on the mount of transformation.